of saying, what's the problem?
The problem is you. Yes, it is.
No, all of you can off and go think of something else to talk about.
I just felt so stupid. The fact that I would offend other people or hurt other people was definitely not the...
But I'm gonna work at home. You know where to find me, and I will not be treated like this in my own office. So, have a great day.
Oh my God.
The Kardashians have always been at the center of attention, but could their fame be hiding something far darker?
Instead of saying, what's the problem?
The problem is you. Yes, it is.
No, all of you can off and go think of something else to talk about.
From their alleged connections to Diddy,
You're known for the parties. When you think of a party or a good time, you think of Puff.
You do.
But we've been known to party with you a few times.
to a shocking claim that Kylie was sold off, to Rihanna's recent accusations of unspeakable crimes. They seem to have done it all.
I keep the Ciroc because I had this one nightmare that Diddy might just pop in my dressing room at any time of the day.
You have to have it.
And it just has to be
Good
a
idea.
Is this family using their influence to erase their past? Kim Kardashian has been a familiar face at Diddy's legendary parties since 2006. That year, she attended one of his famous all-white parties with Paris Hilton, who was her boss and friend at the time. Back then, Kim worked as Paris's stylist and closet organizer, which gave her an entry into the celebrity world. However, Kim's connection to Diddy goes back even further. After that 2006 party, Kim and Diddy's relationship grew. They were often spotted together at his events, on red carpets, and even at sports games. Kanye West, Kim's ex-husband, once credited Diddy for inspiring him to marry Kim. During a 2022 BET Awards speech, Kanye said Diddy influenced many of his life decisions, including his choice of wife.
All these people aren't in position. Now, for us as celebrities, they got to call and put a leash on them. What are we going to do with Ye?
Clearly, Kim and Diddy have been in the same circles for a long time. But why do some people think there's more to their connection? It all stems from an alleged story claiming the FBI found incriminating tapes of Kim at Diddy's house. According to this claim, Kim was supposedly involved in illegal activities, including drugging high-profile men. While this is still just a theory, it's worth noting how skilled the Kardashian family is at controlling the narrative. They're known for shutting down rumors with cease and desist letters, and Kim's lawyer reportedly sent one to someone spreading these claims online. If these allegations are true, it would be shocking considering Kim's public image. She's positioned herself as a champion of justice, attending law school and advocating for criminal justice reform.
I would do anything to feed my children. So I know that in a case like that, we're all just a bad decision away from, maybe being in a position like Alice was in.
But even this narrative isn't as clear-cut as it seems. Although Kim passed the California bar exam in 2021, reports suggest she hasn't finished her legal studies and might not complete them. In 2024, an insider claimed Kim found the process too tedious and might give up on becoming a lawyer. Still, Kim hasn't slowed down her advocacy efforts. She's been vocal about supporting the Menendez brothers' release after a recent Netflix series reignited interest in their case. While these efforts boost her image, the Kardashians are known for using public causes to distract from scandals. For instance, Kim's involvement in founding a church has raised questions about whether it's used as a tax loophole. Kim's business ventures also bring their share of controversy. In 2022, her Skims brand faced backlash after its compostable packaging was found to be plastic. In 2024, designer Camille Cherrier accused Kim of stealing her designs. And let's not forget when the SEC fined Kim for promoting Ethereum Max cryptocurrency without disclosing that she was paid, which misled investors.
So this suit claims celebrities conspired with Ethereum Max to promote the token to boost its value so company executives could profit by selling the holdings.
Kim's affiliations haven't helped her case either. Her ongoing connection to Balenciaga stirred outrage after the brand faced 2 child exploitation scandals. One campaign featured children holding teddy bears in bondage gear, and another included court documents referencing a child case. Although Kim publicly condemned these campaigns, she and others continue to wear and promote the brand, raising questions about her moral compass. While it's unclear if Kim is tied to any criminal activities, her decisions often land in murky ethical territory. In fact, things got even more suspicious when, just a day before the raid on Diddy's house, Kim Kardashian suddenly unfollowed him on Instagram. Why is that a big deal? Well, Kim had plenty of chances to distance herself from the music mogul, especially when Cassie filed her lawsuit against him, but she didn't. So, the timing of her unfollowing Diddy right before the raid raised some serious eyebrows. It almost feels like Kim might have known something was coming. Sure, she's a lawyer, but her connections likely don't run that deep. The move to unfollow Diddy seems like a way for her to scrub any trace of their relationship, just in case things go south. The theory floating around is that Kim might have some skeletons in her closet, just like Diddy. There's been talk for a while about her showing up at Diddy's parties, and if any of those secrets get out, it could seriously shake up the Kardashians. But is this all just fan gossip sparked by Kim unfollowing someone on Instagram? Probably not. The Kardashians seem to be in damage control mode, but they might have missed a couple of important people: Lou Taylor and Corey Gamble. Both have strong connections to Diddy's world and also have ties to the Kardashians. Now, Lou Taylor is pretty infamous in the industry, and she's even been called the devil by some people. Britney Spears, for one, has some serious beef with her, mainly because Taylor played a huge role in pushing Britney into that awful conservatorship. In Britney's memoir, The Woman in Me, she says that if Lou Taylor hadn't been involved, the whole nightmare could have been avoided. In any case, one person who has seemingly exposed the Kar Jenner clan is Rihanna.
She could beat me, but she cannot beat my outfit.
In fact, there have been rumors that Riri might use her influence to ban the Kardashian family from the Met Gala. But why, you might ask? Well, according to insiders, this isn't just a petty feud, it's personal. And it starts with Kendall Jenner's controversial friendship with Chris Brown, a connection Rihanna allegedly can't forgive. But this story goes deeper. Rihanna's history with Kanye West, the Kardashians' ties to Diddy, and a series of betrayals spanning over a decade are now coming to light. According to reports, Rihanna has had enough. Sources close to the singer claim she's actively working to bar the Kardashians from the 2025 Met Gala, an event her boyfriend A$AP Rocky is co-chairing.
Co-chairs for the 2025 event announced alongside Anna Wintour on October 9th are musician Pharrell Williams, race car driver Lewis Hamilton, actor Coleman Domingo, and rapper A$AP Rocky.
This year's theme, Superfine, tailoring black style, is meant to honor black men's contributions to fashion. But Rihanna doesn't think the Kardashians belong in this space. Why? Insiders say it's all about Kendall Jenner's 2014 friendship with Chris Brown, a friendship Rihanna saw as a betrayal after her abusive relationship with the singer in 2009. The bad blood between Rihanna and Kendall started way back in 2012 when Kendall tweeted with excitement about her favorite song in Rihanna's concert. "If Rihanna doesn't perform Complicated tomorrow, I'm going to be very upset #fav song," Kendall tweeted. Being just 16 at the time, Kendall was probably just fangirling innocently, but it seems Rihanna wasn't in on the joke since her clapback was one most people did not expect. "Well, don't come," Rihanna replied to Kendall. Many fans were confused as to why Rihanna was being rude and went on to call her out for being unnecessarily rude to a teenager. One fan commented, "Why would she tell Kendall to not come when she was clearly so excited to see her? This is so mean. Like, why didn't she think of Kendall as a fan who loves her?" The next time the two celebrities brushed shoulders was in 2015 when pop queen Rihanna canceled her performance in the Victoria's Secret Fashion Week because of Kendall Jenner. Later on, it was revealed that model Jordan Dunn, who had frequented the fashion show for the previous 3 years, was replaced in short notice by Kendall Jenner. Fans speculated that Rihanna dropped out of the show because of how her best friend Jordan was treated. Jordan then went on X in a since-deleted post to write, "Feeling so much better about not doing BS. Sorry, I mean VS now that Rihanna isn't doing it also." These two separate occasions left Kendall publicly humiliated, but this did not stop her from talking about Rihanna. Riri, on the other hand, completely ignored her and gave her zero attention. One time, Kendall posted that she would like to set up Rihanna with Brad Pitt, but Rihanna never responded. Another time, she jokingly criticized Rihanna's jewelry on Instagram, which also went unnoticed by the singer and beauty guru. With time, fans could not help but notice Kendall's desperate attempts to get Riri's attention. Well, fans didn't feel too bad for Kendall Jenner since she has also made a name for herself, and she is a very successful Instagram model with tons of followers. She had even been named the highest paid model by Forbes magazine. However, Kendall has more often than not been labeled a problematic person due to her rudeness towards other people.
I have to make a phone call. I'll be right back. Okay.
The model received a lot of backlash after she disrespected other models in her August 2018 interview with Love magazine. During the interview, she was quoted saying, Since the beginning, we've been super selective about what shows I would do. I was never one of those girls who would do like 30 shows a season or whatever the F those girls do. Fans were angry and called out Kendall, saying that the only reason she has been so successful and booked so many shows is because of her social media reach and her famous family. Kendall Jenner gives us absolutely nothing in every campaign, runway, cover story, and editorial. If it wasn't for her family's fame, she wouldn't have been the highest paid supermodel. I can name so many models who actually have a passion for this and deserve the recognition. One fan commented, well, apart from Kendall being listed as the highest paid model in the world, she was also given the Fashion Icon of the Decade award.
The Daily Front Row has pissed off quite a few people after it was revealed that they were giving their highest honor, the Fashion Icon of the Decade award, to none other than Kendall Jenner at the 5th Annual Fashion Media Awards in September.
This did not make sense to many people since, although we can't deny that Kendall has served us some pretty iconic looks, we also need to acknowledge the fact that she was just 21 years old when she was given this award. This means that she must have started giving us iconic looks when she was 11. How is that even possible? Giving Kendall the Fashion Icon of the Decade award was definitely a reach, and fans were quick to point out how if anyone deserved to be the Fashion Icon of the Decade, it's bad girl Riri. Imagine thinking Kendall is the fashion icon of this decade when Rihanna exists, one fan commented. Another fan added, we all know why Kendall would get the Fashion Icon award instead of Rihanna, and it's not because of her style. Rihanna did not make any comments about Kendall receiving the award, but it could only be so long before Kendall was yet again on the receiving end of Rihanna's savage comments. During the 2018 Met Gala, Rihanna allegedly made fun of Kendall's slim figure. One insider who was there when it all went down told Star that Rihanna was standing next to Kendall Jenner at the bar and loudly said, "Good thing I have curves to pull this outfit off. I would hate to be a stick figure." The insider continued to say that Rihanna stared at Kendall, laughed in her face, and walked away. This time round, Rihanna was at the receiving end as the fans were quick to call her out for body shaming Kendall. One fan commented, I really don't hate Rihanna, but sometimes she thinks being rude is a personality trait. In any case, many fans are convinced that things escalated between Riri and Kendall in 2014 when Kendall Jenner was spotted partying with Chris Brown, a move Rihanna allegedly viewed as a blatant show of support for her.
I fell in love with that person. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing that that's the type of person that I fell in love with.
But Kendall didn't stop there. What's more, in 2017, Kendall dated A$AP Rocky, who at the time was a close friend of Rihanna. While Rocky and Rihanna weren't officially together yet, sources say she was already territorial, and Kendall's actions didn't sit well with her. In any case, the entire family has a history of controversial connections, including their ties to Diddy, a man surrounded by his own scandals. Apparently, the momager herself, Kris Jenner, allegedly pimped out Kylie Jenner to Diddy, and Travis Scott seems to have all the tea. As you already know, Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott's relationship has been anything but smooth sailing. Despite their undeniable chemistry and the birth of 2 children, the couple has had their fair share of ups and downs. From breakups to makeups, their love story has played out in the public eye, leaving many wondering what went wrong.
I don't know, it's just not cool.
Kylie has always been a target of media scrutiny, especially with her high-profile relationships. But with Travis Scott, things seemed different at first, until they weren't. Sources close to the couple claim that their relationship began to deteriorate as they grew apart, and with the pressures of fame and their busy careers, things only seemed to spiral. But here's the twist. What if the true reason behind their split goes deeper than just emotional distance? Could Kris Jenner, the master strategist behind the entire Kardashian empire, have seen an opportunity to capitalize on Kylie and Travis's rocky situation?
I'd like to keep that, but she's an amazing artist. And, her album is amazing. And,
Kris Jenner is no stranger to managing the lives of her children to ensure their success. And it's no secret that she's pulled some serious strings in the past to boost their careers. From orchestrating Kim Kardashian's rise to fame with her infamous S-tape to aligning business deals with the biggest names in Hollywood, Kris has proven time and time again that she knows how to play the game. With Kylie and Travis's relationship facing strain, it's plausible that Kris saw a way to maneuver things in her favor. We all know that the Kardashians and Jenners thrive off publicity, drama, and headline-making moments. Could Kris have pushed Kylie into into a situation with Diddy, leveraging her daughter's connection to one of the most powerful moguls in the industry for both financial gain and public attention? If that's the case, it might explain why Travis Scott seemed to pull away. Could it be that he caught wind of Kris's behind-the-scenes maneuvering? And if you know Kanye is the person who has always been vocal about how Kris manages her daughters, accusing her of pimping out her daughters, Kylie and Kim, to powerful men in the rap and entertainment industry.
One thing about liars is they make the lie their truth. So even when you expose,
but yeah, this is still your mother-in-law.
See, and that's the thing.
And Kanye being Kanye, he's not tiptoeing around it. He's throwing Diddy, Drake, and other industry titans into the mix, suggesting that Kris has been strategically setting up her daughters with these men to boost the family brand, and maybe, just maybe, to keep the right people in her back pocket. Some fans, and now even Kanye, are starting to think Kris Jenner is behind all these high-profile relationships just to grab more media attention and cash in. Look at Kim Kardashian and Kanye. Their marriage was basically its own brand. Then there's Kylie, who dated Tyga and later Travis Scott, keeping herself in the headlines and boosting her image in the music world. It's like every move they make follows Kris's playbook. Fame first, everything else second.
Ray J, he's just telling me about how he was told that, basically he was gonna make him the bad guy.
Kanye's latest outburst isn't just about matchmaking anymore. He's now accusing Kris Jenner of actively controlling the narrative, using these relationships to gain clout and power. According to Kanye, the connections with big-name rappers like Diddy, Drake, Travis Scott, and even himself aren't just random. They're part of Kris's strategic plan. Ye claims that Kris is playing a cold, calculated game, treating relationships like business deals to boost her family's empire. Kanye has hinted for a while that his relationship with Kim was never really his to begin with. In interviews and online rants, he suggested that Kris and Kim's inner circle were always trying to control him, pushing their agendas, manipulating the media, and shaping the family's image. Now, Kanye's pointing fingers, saying Kim and Kylie were pushed into relationships with rappers to align the Kardashian-Jenner brand with hip-hop culture and its massive influence.
Just filed 4 new trademarks in North's name. The first trademark is for non-medicated skin preparations, skin moisturizers, skin lotions, skin creams, and skin cleansers. The second trademark covers a whole bunch of different toys.
There's been a lot of chatter over the years about Kylie's relationship with Tyga. Let's be real, Kylie was just a teenager when she started dating him, and some people believe it was a strategic move by Kris to boost Kylie's fame. Then, after they broke up, Kylie quickly jumped into a relationship with Travis Scott, another huge name in the culture. Was that just a coincidence? Kanye doesn't think so. He's suggesting it's all part of Kris's plan to keep Kylie in the spotlight and tied to major cultural figures.
You feel like his relationship with your sister-in-law is inappropriate?
I think that that's a good question right there.
Then there's the whole Drake situation. Remember when rumors about him hooking up with Kim went viral? The internet lost its mind, and Kanye? He was furious, blasting Drake on Twitter, telling him to stay away from his family. Now, it seems like Kanye believes these connections weren't just random. They were part of Kris Jenner's strategy to keep the Kardashian-Jenner clan front and center in the media, constantly stirring the pot to stay in the spotlight.
Drake is the greatest rapper ever.
And you say,
and I don't apologize about it.
You say in war, he helped.
Kanye's been on a tear lately, calling out the Kardashian-Jenner clan for trying to manipulate and control him. And not just him, but everyone around them. In a now-deleted post, Kanye went off on Kris Jenner, calling her a master manipulator who treats her daughters like pawns in a game. He accused the family of controlling his every move during his marriage to Kim, from his public image to how he interacted with the media, and even how he raised his kids. According to Kanye, Kris, and the Kardashians in general, are playing a dangerous game with people's lives, emotions, and careers. He claims they don't just do this to rappers like him and Travis Scott, but also to other major figures in the entertainment world. Kanye's even thrown some shade at Diddy, suggesting Kris has ties to him and is using those connections for her own benefit.
Well, this party, I think half the people there were.
In any case, the Kardashian-Jenner family's empire is built on a foundation of fame, fortune, and controversy. But their connections to powerful figures like Diddy, their ability to silence critics, and their alleged exploitation of others paint a far darker picture than most are willing to admit. So what happens next? Will the family finally face accountability, or will their empire continue to grow unchecked? One thing's for sure, the Kardashians have mastered the art of survival in Hollywood. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.